Hey, what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from tenthumsbproductions coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Christmas is just around the corner, so we are celebrating with Oh Christmas Tree in the chord melody Fingerstyle. Alright, alright, alright. As always, tabs on the screen, but you can get a printable version by becoming a Patreon. Links in the notes. Links below in the comments and description. Skype Lessons 101 if interested. Make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell if you like this content so you never miss a lesson. And let's go ahead and grab our ukulele. Brain, Christmas tree, and attention span, and let's go ahead and break this lesson down. Come on in, let's do it. We're in the key of F and we're in 3/4 timing, meaning we're gonna count our song 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We kick off the tune with our open C string on the 3rd beat. That'll walk us into our first measure, and our first measure will sound like this. So we play the open C, and then we're going to make an F chord and strum all the way through with our thumb down to the F note. You don't want to play that A string because the melody is the F note. The melody is... So to make that F pop, what you do is you strum through with your thumb and use this A like a trapeze to catch your thumb, and then you play that F note again, 1 and 2, fret the 3rd fret with your ring finger, and then you're going to use your thumb on the C string, ring finger on the E, play the 2 middle strings, make an F chord, and strum all the way through the F. Because the A note is the melody of the first beat of our second measure. Once we get to our second measure, we're just gonna play the F. Pretty easy. It's 1 and 2, 3. All that A note. 1 and 2, 3. Just remember to play the F on the first beat. So the first 2 measures. The next one, what we're going to do is we're going to fret that 3rd fret with our ring finger again, and we're going to use our thumb on the C string. This particular piece, the harmony is a C chord, so we're playing the C, and the melody is a G, so we'll play those 2. Then we're going to drop our index finger down and play the open A on the offbeat. Index finger, 1st fret of the A string, making a C7, strum all the way through, and then play the open E string. So the 3rd measure, you'll then make an F chord, but you can get your pinky or your ring finger down, and you're going to pluck the A string, or the A note, the 2nd fret of the G string, and the 3rd fret of the E, and then you'll make an F and strum through. You'll also see that very, very last beat, a C note again, but that C note is turning it over for the next 4 measures. So we play through these 4 measures together and we get... Okay, good news. Next 4 measures, they're exactly the same. The only difference is the very, very last note. Instead of the open C string, you'll play the 3rd fret of the A string. So the next 4 measures sound like this. And then we're into the next 4 measures. So we bring these up, and these are a little bit different. You're going to start off making the F chord, but you're going to play your pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string, and you're going to strum all the way through. Remove your pinky and play the open A. 1 and 2. And on the 2nd beat, you're going to go up with your index finger and play 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All the way through. It's an F with a D in the melody. And then you're going to 3, and on the offbeat, go down. This is the trickiest part in the song. Make a G minor chord shape, but you're going to get your pinky on that 3rd fret of the A string. And you want to do that first because you're going to play that, and then you're going to strum all the way through on the 1st beat of the 2nd measure. So the 1st measure and just the 1st beat of that 2nd one, really nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. okay? Note that you make that G and get that pinky down as opposed to making this shape, and it's going to be a lot easier. The second measure, like I said, make that G minor, get the pinky on the 3rd fret, strum all the way through, remove the pinky, and play that 1st fret on the off beat, 1 and, then you'll strum through the G minor again on the 2nd beat, 2, 3, and on the off beat, you'll play that 1 right there. So the second measure, you get 1 and 2, 3 and 1. First beat of the next measure, the C7, index finger on that 1st fret, you'll strum all the way through with your thumb, then you'll play the 3rd fret with your ring finger of the E string, 1 and, roll it down to the 3rd fret, and there's a C on the 2nd beat, 2, 3, and. So that you'll notice that the rhythm is the same the whole time. We get 1 and 2, rest on the 3, and 1 and 2, 3, and. Okay, so the 3rd measure. Okay, interesting chord. It's an F with a B flat in it. So what you're going to do is, so that's be an F, A, C. That would be an F suspended, an F suspended 4, we'll call it. But so what we're going to do is we're going to make that F, but just roll this finger over here and play these two at the same time. Now when you make that chord, you actually don't need to play the G string. You're only going to strum from the C string down. So it's like C, open C, and then 1, 1. So you'll strum like that, release and play the open A, F chord all the way through, and then that C note. So the 4th measure, 1 and 2, 3. All right, these 4 measures are definitely the hardest part of the song, but let's go ahead and play through them nice and even together. And if you can get this, we're on the home row, okay? I'll count them, I'll play them really slow and count it out loud, then I'll play it again without counting. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3. Okay, one more time. No counting this time. I'll count us in though. 1, 2, 3. Then we bring up our last 4 measures. The first 3 we've seen already. The only difference is the very end. We're going to do our bar 4 the same way we did for the first 4th measure in the song, but we're going to let that F ring out to finish the song. So the last 4 measures of the song are going to sound like this. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and put it all together from the very top. Alright, from the top, nice and slow. 1, 2, and there you have the whole tune, folks. Thank you so much for learning with us, and we'll catch you next Wednesday or Saturday for our next tutorial. Have a Merry Christmas. Cool, everyone. That was it. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. Tyler from tenthumsbproductions. We appreciate you here, and we'll see you next Wednesday or Saturday for our next ukulele tutorial. Have a lovely day. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on loving life. Keep on playing that ukulele. Life is good. Think about becoming a Patreon so you can print your tabs out. Skype Lesson 101. Email me tenthumsproductions@gmail.com. Get your 10 Thumbs t-shirt. Let them know where you're learning. And until next time, rock and roll and have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.